Hello everybody, this is Maniac for Bricks, and I'm here today with set number 30399. This one doesn't have a name to it, but I'm just going to call it the Bowling Alley for saving time, and if it's a different name, I will change it in the title of the video. It's from LEGO Friends and came out in 2016. It is ages 5 to 10, has one mini doll, includes 51 pieces, and is based on the amusement park sub-theme. This I've found personally in the Legoland Discovery Center in New York, and it was retailing in the small store at the end of the tour of the place for about $5 in the United States. I think $5 is actually a pretty good price for a Polybag. Usually that's one of the higher retail prices for them, but I've seen them sometimes as low as $3, sometimes higher than that, up to like $7 or $8. So it's nice, smack dab in the middle. For what you get, it's okay. It has a lot of interesting pieces. Most importantly, the hot dog piece, more new one for this year. That bun piece that's been in a couple sets. I think this is actually the cheapest set thus far that includes the hot dog piece. Stephanie looks pretty good for her mini doll outfit. I don't recall this being a combination of her before, but I do like the new pants that are included here. Just a nice color with them. And still has that summertime feel. And just like regular bowling, you can eat while you play. So they have a small ball that's included in here. That's something you've seen before from Bionicle, or even Hero Factory, or even more recently, Legends of Chima. So you can put it onto this stand, and you can knock it down with your finger and hit the pins in the alley. Now, we'll have a tendency to roll outside of here because there's no gutter or bumpers or anything like that. It's really intended to be an amusement park, easy to set up, kind of this, little game that you would find. I would say, maybe fit a fence or two around it, but this is something I remember as a kid. Yeah, you just have a small bowling ball like this, have a small plate to put a whole bunch of pins on top of, and you knock them over, and the rest is pretty much just have enough space around it to do so. That being said, the pins I find most peculiar about this set, because in the traditional sense I've known for bowling when I've gone several times, it's usually the red stripe is on the top of it, and the rounded edge is also more on the top. So I recommend, just for accuracy, and I don't know if I keep this up for future displays or anything like that, maybe it'd be a little bit nicer to have a bowling pin that looks more like this, and do that for all 6 of them. By the way, yes, there's only 6 of them in the set, so you can't do technically a 7-10 split, but because it's a polybag and intended to have a smaller piece count and an easier play, I think that's okay to have just 6 of them here. You could easily make it out of a couple extra pieces from your own collection if you wanted to add in to make enough for 10. In fact, I would even encourage just using extra pieces in general to fit out some more of the lane and even make the gutters and all that other stuff if you want to make a more of an authentic bowling alley feel. Again, for the amusement park purpose, it's fine as is. Now, I've heard people complain that when you knock the ball into here, a lot of times the pins won't fall down, especially the ones in the back, because they will just stay towards the back of the wall and don't fall over. Well, I've also heard recommendations of changing just this piece. So not even a whole assembly of anything. Just change that piece because it has ridges on the side of the panel that will allow it to either knock the pins over or just rework them. This does take a little bit of time to reset. You can move these around as well for the lights, if that helps. For bigger hands like myself, it doesn't quite work as well. You really have to be gentle about it while fitting the pins back on there, and the other pin that I had rearranged fell, so I'm just going to ignore that for now. And let's see if it works any better. Okay, so it still has that kind of effect where a lot of the pins are just going to hit a back wall. I guess it more depends on how you set them up, and again, it's Lego. You can rearrange it, take a whole bunch of pieces from your collection and add a few extra things to make the pin experience a little bit better. In fact, I would even argue maybe even change this bit so you can have the traditional 2x4, 2x2 rather, round plate to hold the ball on there better. Granted, the hole in here does help, but the ball is pretty easy to just slide off of that, not really hold into that one spot. So I think that would help a little bit more, and it wouldn't affect trying to knock the ball forward into the alley, to knock the pins over. So there's our look at the set. Pretty simple. Let me know what you guys think about this set in the comments below. Thank you for watching this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. And we'll see you next time with more LEGO videos. If you want to check out more from LEGO Friends, I've reviewed a bunch of sets. And I probably have a few more that I need to review at some point. So you can stay around for that. And check out the LEGO Friends playlist on the channel. And I've also done a countless number of LEGO polybags of all kinds of themes, including a bunch from LEGO Friends. So you can check those out in the Polybag playlist on the channel as well. Thanks again for watching. We'll see you next time with more LEGO videos.